Okay, hi, my name is Travis. I'm from Austin, and really this video is meant to be an introduction and to get me rolling on posting videos, finally posting videos to YouTube. This is just going to be an introduction about what I want this YouTube channel to be about and why I'm posting. I saw that for Stephan, for him, it really just took uploading his first video. He just said screw it and uploaded a video, and it really got him rolling because he was passionate about it. And I'm going to try to do the same thing. For me, I've always wanted to do this. I've always wanted to post about finance because it's something that I really love. But at the same time, I always felt like no matter how much I learned and how much I knew, I didn't know enough. And what I'm realizing now is that I do know enough. It's just, I have enough in my head to the point where it's a waste not or doing anything with it, because I help my friends with personal finance, I help my family with personal finance, but I haven't helped anybody on a larger scale, and that's really what this is meant to do. This is meant to be a way for me to broadcast what I'm passionate about and educate people on topics that I think are really important. Also, I want the production of this channel to improve, so I don't want it to look like I'm in an office in my apartment complex talking in a cave. So I want the audio and the picture to get better. I'm going to be working on that, but right now, this is a start. So as far as topics that I want to cover on this channel, number one, I'm going to be talking a lot about stocks. That's something that I'm most passionate about and knowledgeable on. As far as my investing philosophy within stocks, it's Warren Buffett's method of investing. So long-term investments. I'm not going to be talking about what you should invest in this week and then sell next month. What I like to do is find really, really strong companies, typically during events, it doesn't have to be, but typically during events that make it a cheaper purchase that will compound over the long term. And I'm talking about companies that I will own only 10 years and longer. Typically, I'm trying to find companies that I can own my entire life. After that, I'll be talking about real estate, which I'm going to be getting into very soon. I'll be documenting that process, and hopefully the mistakes that I will almost guaranteed make, you guys can learn from my mistakes and not make those. Other topics that I want to talk about, credit cards, credit score, savings accounts, business strategy, anything under the personal finance umbrella, including retirement accounts or tax protected accounts. So the 401k, Roth, and even the HSA, something that I think is not talked about nearly enough. Anything under that umbrella is what I want to be talking about on this channel. Also, I want to have the freedom to talk about any other personal self-improvement topics. So occasionally in the future, I do want to talk about stuff like nutrition, fitness, even mental health, and anything that I think is helpful and may help you guys have motivation, I want to include on this channel. So as far as who inspired me to make this YouTube channel and what I want this YouTube channel to be like, first off, Stephan. I think that he's very well known on YouTube. He needs no introduction, but he is kind of the personal finance guru here on YouTube. I love his content. I think it's always very educational, and on top of that, he makes it in a very precise, easy way to understand. I'm hoping that I can kind of do the same thing. He typically talks about personal finance. He's very good at real estate. He talks about the stock market a little bit, but not as in-depth as I personally would like. I'm going to be going hopefully a little bit deeper into the stock market and how to evaluate and choose individual stocks. Another person that I really enjoy, he hasn't been posting as much, but I love his channel. Definitely check him out. Scribner is, I think, how you say his last name. He talks about evaluating individual stocks and making your investment portfolio based on your own knowledge. Another person that has really inspired me was Andrei Jikh. I don't necessarily agree with his investing philosophy, which is dividend stocks, which is not a bad thing, but that's the way that he goes. I don't necessarily agree with his investing philosophy, but I think that his channel is very educational, well produced, and I really like what he's doing. Along with that, Sven Carlin. I really enjoy his YouTube channel. He does stock analysis on individual stocks. Recently he did one on Berkshire Hathaway. I really enjoyed that as I was recently evaluating them. Another YouTube channel that I watch pretty often is Phil Town. He talks about his Rule 1 investing, which is basically Warren Buffett's method of investing, which is long-term, letting compounding take hold over the long term with great companies. And usually he talks about how you need to catch those companies during an event that makes the stock or the company cheaper. But those are some of the channels that I really want to imitate and take inspiration from. I'm sure as I go along, I will find more YouTube channels that inspire me, and there are many more, but these are some of the first ones off the top of my head. I will continue to list those off because really I just want this YouTube channel to inspire you to dig deeper. I also want to post at least once a week, and I'll be posting about any of the topics that I listed previously under that financial umbrella. If you end up watching this video and end up loving one of their YouTube channels instead of mine, that's fine. Really, that's why I'm here, is I want to be a resource for you, and I want you to find your own path and your own method of investing. I just want to be a resource, and if I can help you in any way, that is what I want this YouTube channel to do.